Hey guys, Dr. Nixon here. Today in our training, we're going to talk about energy and fatigue. So if you've ever been there where you just like, man, even when I'm sleeping, whatever it is, 6, 7, 8 hours at night, I wake up and I'm still tired or exhausted. This video might be for you. We're really going to dive into some simple ways and tools that you can overcome fatigue and maybe even some chronic fatigue, and want to give you guys some really practical next steps that really can help you. So let's dive into it. I want to walk through number one. Hands down, the number one cause of afternoon fatigue is dehydration, which sounds so silly and so simple, but the reality is you're most likely not consuming enough water or even quality water. So let's dive into what that means. So first step is this. Do a math equation. So take your body weight, divide it in half. That's how many ounces in water you should be consuming a day. So again, hypothetical, someone weighs, let's make it simple, 200 pounds. They need to be consuming 100 ounces on a daily basis. That's how much water their body needs. Adding a little crack of sea salt, pink Himalayan sea salt, or another version of a healthy salt, right? We're not talking about the iodinized like Morton's table salt. We're talking about real salt from the ocean, right? Like with all the minerals, the magnesium, the manganese, the zinc, all the good stuff in there. Adding a little pinch of that can help your body absorb that water. But the question is, number one, are you getting enough? Half your body weight in water. Another step number two, a way to increase your water intake might be to infuse it with fruit. Strawberries, lemon, lime, things that add vitamin C to it, add a little bit of flavor. Cucumber is actually loaded with a ton of minerals. B vitamins are in there. It's very refreshing and cleansing to the body, even to help stimulate the liver. Is cucumbers really another simple one. It's summertime. It's a great time to add fruit. Berries, strawberries will give you some vitamin C. Grapefruit, another option as well. So start doing that. Make sure you're getting enough water is really the first two steps there. One of the most common things I see as a physician and just with our chiropractic patients, with our functional medicine patients, one of the nutrient deficiencies that I see the most that affects energy directly is B vitamins, B as in boy. So B vitamins, you got the whole spectrum, and you have B12 and B9 and B2 and etc. And they do different chemical reactions, but B12 specifically is very important for your brain and your nervous system. Right? The way I remember it is B as in boy is good for your brain. And it is very important for cognitive function. Research would even show that minimized or deficient or low levels of B12 is related to things like depression and anxiety. Right? Some really, really fascinating, really good medical research on it. So if you're dealing with that fatigue, and I'm not talking about like, oh, I slept 4 hours, so I feel tired, that would be normal. Or I partied all night and I'm tired the next day. It's like, yeah, that's your fault. But we're talking about like fatigue, like I'm doing the right things and I still feel exhausted. I would consider asking your doctor to run your B vitamins. And most doctors will, if you just ask them to, and you just tell them, I've been tired, I've been fatigued. What do my B vitamins look like? The range is very big. On the optimal scale of B12, in the functional medicine world, we like to see people closer to 800, 900, sometimes even 1,000 on that with good energy. Okay, so we want to make sure that you have the B vitamins, but you're also being able to utilize that process and methylate that, etc. So that would be the third step. Have your doctor run your B vitamins and then start supplementing appropriately with that. One of the things we run into in the healthcare world is when people take B vitamins or B12 shots or B12 sublingually and feel worse. When they do that, right, what that means is their body has a hard time what's called methylating, absorbing the B vitamins, an enzyme activity that allows their body to utilize that stuff. And so if you're hitting that wall, you need to talk to a functional doctor, an integrative medical doctor, someone who's versed in a genetic mutation called MTHFR. Okay, MTHFR. So if that's you, make sure you find some help. If you have any questions, you can always just reach out to us, email us, whatever that means. The other step. All right, so let's say you're doing the water, you're doing the B vitamins, you're trying to take care of yourself, you're trying to eat the right way, and you're still hitting that chronic fatigue. There's two places to look next. One would be hormonally, right? What are my adrenal glands doing would be one. The other one would be advanced gut testing. You guys, this test has been breakthrough for our patients who have done it, for our chiropractic patients and our functional medicine patients who have done these protocols. And the testing, it tests literally every organism in your gut, right? So you've heard this saying, you are what you eat, right? But what about this? You are what you ate, or you are what you can digest and assimilate, right? So think about your entire microbiome, all the different bacteria, the questioning of are there bad bacteria? Are there parasites? Right? Are there bad viral tissue? Is there E. coli overgrowth or candida overgrowth that's literally destroying my energy? Well, you can find that stuff out. It's a stool test. Okay? So it's literally a poop sample, but phenomenal test and has been so helpful. But that's really for people who have tried a lot of things already and they're still hitting the wall of chronic fatigue and asking the question, is it related to my digestive system? But if that's you, I encourage you to reach out to us. There's our email address right there at the bottom, info@twincityhealth.com. Shoot us a message, and we'd be happy to help steer you in the right direction, whether it's doing that test or a different direction. But man, y'all, get some water in there, get some B vitamins, see if that starts to change your energy and turn it around. I know as far as for me, I practice what I preach, and I have to work hard with the water. It is easy for me to forget to drink water when I get busy. So that's a hard one for me. The B vitamins, I've been able to create a consistent rhythm of taking that in the morning time. First thing in the morning is when I take my B vitamins, and it has been so extremely helpful for my health and for my life and on blood testing as well. So love you guys. This has been Dr. Nixon with Twin City Health. See y'all next time.